Welcome back to Medeiros TV. Today we're diving into 3 chilling true horror stories that will send shivers down your spine. These tales remind us that sometimes the darkest corners of life are not as distant as we'd like to believe. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure you go ahead and subscribe down below for more. Let's get started. Our first story takes us back to 2011, when a young college student named Mark was driving home late one night after a party. It was a moment that would change everything. Mark decided to text his girlfriend about his whereabouts, but as he typed, he lost control of the car and crashed. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Tragically, his last text, a simple "I love you," never reached her. In the days that followed, she began receiving strange texts from Mark's number. Messages filled with intimate details about their relationship as if he were still alive. Friends and family reported seeing Mark's figure in the background of photos and hearing his laugh in empty rooms. It became clear that his spirit might still be trying to reach out, leaving a haunting reminder of unresolved love. Our next story is about a group of friends who decided to rent a remote cabin for a weekend getaway. What they thought would be a fun escape turned into a nightmare. On the first night, they heard eerie stories from locals about the cabin's dark history. It had once belonged to a man who went mad after losing his family in a fire. Ignoring the warnings, they laughed it off as folklore. But as the nights wore on, strange phenomena escalated. One friend vanished without a trace. The remaining friends panicked, but their car wouldn't start. In the woods, they caught glimpses of a shadowy figure watching them. When they finally escaped the cabin, they discovered it had been abandoned for years. There was no record of their rental. To this day, they don't speak of that weekend, haunted by what they experienced and what they lost. Our final story brings us to 1974, when the Thompson family moved into a decrepit farmhouse, hoping for a fresh start. But they soon discovered they were not alone. At first, everything seemed normal, but strange occurrences began to unfold. Keys went missing, furniture rearranged, and their dog barked at empty corners. Then their 5-year-old daughter, Emily, started talking about an imaginary friend she called the visitor. Describing a tall, shadowy figure that whispered secrets, the parents initially dismissed it. But one night, a loud knock on the bedroom door sent chills down their spine. When they opened it, they found only darkness. Jill, the mother, found Emily asleep, but the room felt unnaturally cold. Shadows twisting in the corners. Panic set in as Emily grew withdrawn, as if communicating with an unseen presence. They later learned that the farmhouse had once belonged to Samuel Hargrove, a man rumored to have practiced dark rituals. Desperate for answers, they called a paranormal investigator. As they conducted a seance, the atmosphere thickened. A deep voice whispered, "Help me." When Emily pointed to a dark corner, the shadow surged forward, engulfing the room. The family fled that night, leaving their belongings behind. Years later, rumors of the abandoned farmhouse persisted, locals reporting sightings of a shadowy figure in the windows, waiting for its next victims. 3 stories, each a chilling reminder that sometimes the darkness of our past can linger, reaching out to us in ways we can't explain. If you enjoyed these haunting tales, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, stay curious and keep exploring the unknown.